In the United States, the White House's border chief, Tom Homan, is defending the Trump administration's intensified immigration actions in Minnesota, a state with one of the largest Somali diasporas in the country. His comments come days after President Donald Trump sparked outrage by referring to Somali immigrants as garbage, who should be removed from the country.
The saddest part is that when my daughter asked me, why us? Why is he picking? Why is he single us out? Why is he calling us garbage? How do you answer something like that? He continued to attack people that don't look like him, that don't have the same beliefs, that are different somehow. But one thing that all of us have in common, we're all Americans. We all love this country and call this country home. And for him saying what he say, it doesn't divide us. And I'm gonna push back, I'm gonna continue to tell our president, sir, stop dividing. Americans, stop putting them versus us versus them.
Homan denied accusations that federal agents were specifically targeting Somali communities in the Minneapolis-St. Paul region. Local officials have stressed that the vast majority of Somalis in Minnesota are U.S. citizens, many of them originally arriving as refugees fleeing Somalia's decades-long civil war. Speaking on CNN's State of the Union, Homan said immigration enforcement remains focused on public safety threats and national security risks, a point he said reflects Trump's long-standing priorities. But he also added that Minnesota has, in his words, a large illegal Somali community, though he gave no data to support the claim.
I'm not aware of what President Trump was thinking when he said that, but I agree with President Trump. From day one, he has said we are concentrated on public safety threats and national security threats. We also know there's a large illegal Somali community there, that there's a large illegal alien community there. We're going to arrest every illegal alien that we find there.
Homan insisted that ICE officers do not choose targets based on appearance or ethnicity. Instead, he said the agency arrests every illegal immigrant it identifies, a statement critics argue ignores the fear such sweeps create within legal immigrant families. Minnesota is home to roughly 80,000 people of Somali origin, most residing in the Twin Cities. Local leaders, including Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, emphasize that most Somali residents are citizens who contribute significantly to the state's economy and community life. Republican lawmakers have largely avoided direct criticism of Trump's latest comments, but Senator John Curtis of Utah broke ranks slightly, saying ICE operations have sparked unnecessary anxiety in immigrant neighborhoods. He urged the agency to be more transparent and called for a broader culture of welcoming newcomers. I think that to the extent that ICE is not transparent, it brings this fear into a community, and we've got to get rid of that fear. As political reactions continue, Minnesota's Somali community says the combination of harsh rhetoric and stepped-up enforcement has deepened a climate of fear and uncertainty, one they hope federal officials will address with sensitivity and clarity in the coming weeks.